Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Check this out, I'ma just jump right into it today because I got a whole lot of news to give you. Can somebody please tell me why Cam'ron is out here trying to flirt with Joe Smith's wife? Look at Cam'ron being mad thirsty and trying to shoot a shot.
Do the body rub babes travel?
Yes, they do.
Are you one of the body rub babes?
Well, I have been, but now I kind of like
Could you be?
to do it.
But if I wanted you to be one of my body rub babes, like, would you be a body rub babe for me?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Now, because I don't mean to be unprofessional or anything like that, but I can't stop looking at your cleavage. Your cleavage is popping, babe. No, you can leave it how it was, man. You can leave it exactly how it was, man. Right now, I'm thinking about cleavage and the body rub babes, but don't cover her. It's cool.
It's like,
Yeah, babe. I'm sorry to get off track, man, but sorry about that kiss. We'll talk afterwards, but about the body rub babes and everything.
So after that, Cam'ron continued on to tell this chick that from like the waist up, her body is banging. Okay, so here's my thing. 1, why is this married woman on TV with her cleavage hanging all out? When you get married, you become an ambassador, or should I say a representative for your spouse, and they become a representative for you. And you're supposed to carry yourself in such a way that says, I'm off limits to other dudes or chicks. But when you put it out there that you have absolutely no respect for your partner or your marriage and you just out there doing you invite other people to not only disrespect you, but to also disrespect your partner too. Because there ain't no way that if Cam had respect for Joe and he had respect for his marriage, that he would be lusting after this man's wife like this. Could you imagine like Cam'ron lusting after Beyonce like that? No, because Jay-Z ain't having that, and Beyonce ain't having that. But once again, she set the stage for that, and she invited the devil into her household because she was willing to forsake her husband in pursuit of money. Now, I know, somebody's gonna say, Source, she just doing whatever she gotta do to pay the bills. No, you can pay the bills and still respect your husband. Because get this, she could have still had that same OnlyFans page had she sat down and spoke to her husband first and they agreed upon it. Because marriage is a partnership and you can't just be going all willy-nilly doing whatever you want to do when you're attached to another person. And I know, somebody's gonna be like, but Source, what if Joe said no to the OnlyFans page? If they'd have sat down and talked, and Joe said no, and they couldn't come to a compromise, then maybe they would have to downsize and find some more affordable housing. Or they might have figured out beforehand that at this point in life, their values are not aligned, and they could have went their separate ways. But I know, you're like, Source, I'm not taking no relationship advice from you. Okay, so how about taking some advice from this couple that's been married for like 82 years? Check this out. Let me know what you think about Cam'ron trying to take his shot with Joe Smith's wife. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. For real, hit that like button, cause YouTube been demonetizing me all week long. And if you ask me, I ain't said nothing wrong. Now, check this out. The other day, Lil Kim was performing, and she thought that it would be a very good idea to take her drawers off and throw them into the crowd. Take a look at this.
How about this?
Oh jeez, see, this is just nasty, and this is why we were on quarantine for like 2 darn years, and now we're gonna be on quarantine like for 2 more years because Lil Kim done released the Lil Kim 19 out into the atmosphere. I mean, can you imagine all of the microbials that she released into the air right there? Ah jeez, get your mask ready, it's coming. I mean, mad people are gonna be at the doctor this year, and the doctor's gonna be like, what do you think you have? And they're gonna be like, yo, I think I got that Lil Kim 19. Well, anyways, After Lil Kim threw those dirty drawers into the crowd, now she want to know who got them, because Lil Kim went online and she said, quote, "Atlanta, thank you for your energy, it was amazing, despite the technical difficulties that was out of my control. By the way, who got my panties?" End quote. Oh my goodness, can you guys all say Sodom and Gomorrah? Listen, let me know what you think about Lil Kim throwing her dirty drawers into the crowd and then jumping online to find out who got them. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Now, peep this. The other day, reality star and actress T.S. Madison was online giving out relationship advice for the ladies. And she said that, ladies, if you want to find yourself a good man, then you're going to have to start like giving it out within the first 7 days. Check this out.
It is a new age, and in this new age you have to be as explorative as possible, because you got to remember, all the things that you won't do, somebody else will. Now mind you, if this man is not willing to do these things with you, are you sure you want to be with him? You got to start questioning yourself, because you shouldn't be with a partner that's going to make you go out and see other people. What is the reason being in a relationship? This is why I always tell women, when you first meet a man, girl, within the first 7 days, go on ahead and fuck him. You gotta know how sexually compatible you are with this person, because you could be wasting a lot of time.
Yo, is this chick serious right now? Ladies, if you listen to this chick, you were seriously setting yourself up for failure, because I vehemently disagree and think that it's very unhealthy advice for women. And while I could go down a long list of reasons why this chick is absolutely 100% wrong, including the fact that, ladies, your goods are too precious to just be doling out to dudes with the quickness, I'm gonna focus on the mathematical problem with her statement. Let's say you meet a dude and you really like him, and within 7 days you give him the goods, but you realize, it wasn't really physically all that it could be. So the next week you go on another date with the next dude and you do the same, but you realize he ain't the one either. So you continue on with the process. By the end of the month, you done shared your body with 4 dudes. Now, let's say that you're pressed to find your mate and you keep going on dates. There are 12 months in a year, and by the time you're done doing like the 7-day thing, you will have a body count of 48 men per calendar year. Now, let's be realistic. If you're putting up those numbers, you're gonna need 2-3 weeks for disease recuperation, cause you're gonna pick up something. So let's subtract 3 weeks, or should we say 3 dudes, bringing your sum total to 45 dudes per year. And let's say you don't find the man that you're looking for, or the man that God specifically made and molded for you, for 10 years. That means that you done potentially slept with 450 dudes before you got to him. And when he finds out that your body count is 450, he ain't gonna wanna marry you. He gonna be like, yo, you got way too many miles on that engine. I'm looking for a low mileage car. But nah, on the real, let me say this to all the ladies that are out there looking for a mate. If you're really serious about finding a husband, be very discerning about who you share your body with. And also, stop taking relationship advice from reality stars like T.S. Madison and dudes who used to work at Home Depot like Kevin Samuels. I mean, that dude had no type of degree. He's sitting in a room with a few candles in a suit, and all of a sudden, y'all are going to this dude for advice. What's up with that? Listen, let me know what you think about T.S. Madison saying if you really want to find your mate, you gotta start sleeping with dudes within 7 days. Now, peep this. I know we spend a lot of time on the channel talking about what we don't like about today's hip-hop, but we gotta give big ups to some of the dudes who are doing it right. Check out your boy Papoose dropping a dope verse in the car.
Yo. 2024 is my year. Manhattan billboards in Times Square, the TSA airport line skipper who got clear. St. Laurent shirt with the Lambert sneakers, a hot pair, Bottega jeans. Riding like Tom Cruise in Top Gear, my government ring bells. Chanel Mackie top tier. Nice as Christopher Wallace, Sean Carter ain't not here. Don't like to go to my homie grave site. It's not fair. I don't go to the cemetery, I send my ops there. Heavy bubble goose with the hood, the black Montclair. I'm from the face fighting ice grill era, do not stare. Call my crip homies, I have them licking off shots here. You'll see so many boys in blue, you think the cops here, they panicking like federal agents when it's a bomb scare. Put bands on your head like the headband that LeBron wear. Loading dum-dums in the clip, I keep a Glock near. So many dummies, you think Red Fox and Lamont here.
Pap just does me proud. Let me tell you something. Every time I'm like, hip-hop, I used to love her. Somebody like Pap comes out and drops a verse, and I'm like, you know something? I still love her. Yo, let me know if you was feeling them bars by Papoose. Now, peep this. Azalea Banks has come out and issued a rare apology to Lizzo for clowning her about her weight. But there's a twist. Azalea Banks said, quote, I was having a conversation last night and realized that I owe at Lizzo be eating a huge apology for popping so much ish. If hip-hop will allow a 55-plus severely overweight Busta Rhymes who exhibits major signs of anabolic steroid abuse, adrenal gland failure, and constipation, and will also allow him to have a face full of blackheads and acne from what appears to be testosterone shot abuse, all whilst drinking Molly water in 2023 and wearing cartoon-like neon yellow fake gold slick Rick chains, we have absolutely no right to be trying to skewer a young black woman for anything. End quote. Azalea Banks continued on to say, quote, these rap ninjas actually look, sound, and smell like garbage pail kids. We really have to be careful at who we're trying to hold responsible for being bad influences. Busta truly has been rocking that brown mink with them beauty supply shop slick Rick chains for the last 8 years. Y'all know that coat stink. End quote. Oh my goodness. I mean, when in the world did Busta Rhymes ever do to this chick? Look, I don't know whether or not Busta Rhymes mink stink, but what I do know is that Busta Rhymes is not what's wrong with hip-hop culture, and Busta has had a remarkable 30-plus year career and has amassed enough wealth to support him and his family without ever having to jump on the internet and badger, belittle, and badmouth anybody. Now, if Azalea Banks wants to have a conversation about the disparities between male and female rappers and the fact that men can be busted and jump on a mic in a ratty-tatty wife beater with holes in it and stains on their jeans and still garner respect, while women have to be fine with big tatas, a slim waist, and a BBL and dressed to the nines, we can do that. But there's no reason to try to put Busta on blast or to single him out with these types of disparaging remarks and negativity. Azalea Banks needs to stop, cause this ain't right. As far as I know, Busta Rhymes ain't bothering nobody. He's somewhere minding his business. He's probably at home, or he's on a road, or maybe he's at the beauty supply store buying himself some more like slick Rick chains. But wherever he's at, he's minding his business and he does not deserve to be attacked. Azalea Banks should have apologized to Lizzo and left it at that. Listen, let me know what you think about Azalea Banks apologizing to Lizzo, but in turn, turning around and trying to play Busta Rhymes. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. And really quick, before we go today, I'ma leave you with this, a little Maya Angelou. Remember, Maya said, hate has caused a lot of problems in the world, but it has not solved one yet. You let that marinate. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celebrity news. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.